This is Constar Review with Martin Bennett. Alright everybody, welcome back for another Constar Review, hosted by me, Nerd in Texoma. Today we've got Command and Conquer. Now this is an interesting look into the Mirror Universe. Also, it's a special edition, so we're seeing it through the eyes of it being a historical document. So it's a little bit longer than last week. It's about 10 minutes for this episode, and it does closely mirror events that played out last week, but with a little twist. Alright, give it a watch. See you back here in about 10 minutes. Bye.
Combat log. Lieutenant Commander Amy DePaul reporting. You know, when I think of the name Brousseau, I think of a drow. I don't mind her turning her back on us. It's like a game we play. No, this Brousseau, one of the greats in history, this shows a different story. A story of a man so divided with loyalties until he cost you your power. Cost you the war and the fall of the empire. The neutral zones cost us everything.
Captain's Tactical Log, Stardate 4825.6. Starfleet has sanctioned the assassination of Commodore Grissom while on our last away mission. The fool never saw my move against him until it was way too late. I have been advanced to captain, and when I take command of the battleship Dominion, I will leave the crew in the dark about his disappearance. The task at hand is to choose a new executive officer. My decision will be key to ensure the success of future missions, as well as assist me in advancing further in Starfleet. The best XOs are a reflection of their captain's successes, or the instrument of their demise, as in Grissom's case. I must choose an XO who is disciplined, as well as loyal, or I will meet the same fate as him. Should I choose Stephen Denson? His rank and years of service on Dominion make him an obvious choice, but he has become slow and hesitant with age. Or perhaps the position should go to someone like Don Chamberlain. He has shown himself to be an excellent soldier, demonstrating his ferocity in battle time after time. Surviving captivity by the Romulans has made him popular in the eyes of the crew. He would be an excellent choice to watch my back. Whoever I choose, it'd be paramount to ensure that our endeavors remain profitable. I must keep my XOs satisfied until I'm ready to advance my position to Starfleet Command. Perhaps I should allow them to make a decision for me by arranging a match between the two of them. The victor earns the first officer position. The loser gets a burial in space.
Warp bubble drag coefficient of 0.00279. She'll be able to stand up against anything the Gorlons can throw at us, sir.
I've seen the reports, Commander. As usual, your innovations are brilliant. They'll soon be standard throughout the fleet. However, this all could have waited till my arrival. I just need a few hours here on the station, then I'll beam aboard. Now quit wasting my time and tell me what's on your mind.
Sir, it's the Commodore.
Commodore Grissom?
Yes, sir. We fought many battles, side by side. His crew admired him. His enemies feared him. But He was also a shrewd businessman. As a matter of fact, we were about to close a very lucrative deal yesterday on the away mission when he suddenly disappeared. There was no warning and no explanation. It wasn't like him.
I'm sure he had his reasons.
I suppose, but he left us in the middle of a negotiation that could have been very profitable.
It does seem odd, but maybe I could help. I can be very persuasive.
Really? This could be the beginning of a very profitable friendship. Excuse me, sir. Denson.
Chamberlain here.
Chamberlain.
Has he made a decision yet?
You should have remained in hiding. No, I don't think so. We'll talk about it later. Denson out.
Don't you disconnect me.
Commander Chamberlain, you should know that...
That Russo is a tin-plated dictator with delusions of grandeur? You said you would take care of him.
You should know that the captain is on this communication. Would you like for me to kill him, sir?
No, he could be useful to me yet. And what did he mean by you would take care of me?
There seems to be some sort of interference on the line.
Would you like for me to kill him, sir?
No, Brusso out.
Excuse me, Captain. You have a subspace call from the Valiant. And I get off at 1900.
Rousseau. Report.
The plan is going as expected. Grissom has been dispatched, and I am now working his end of the deal. No one suspected a thing. I don't even think Grissom knew how close he was. Dominion just arrived at Starport Orchard to collect me and our away team.
Good. We'll be rendezvousing with the Defiant in 2 days. That's when the plan will happen.
Minard, I've taken some risks here, both with my personal safety and my position in Starfleet. I would think I'm in for a larger cut of the final take.
I don't care if you took out Grissom. We are not having this conversation. You and your pathetic engineer need to get everything together. You work for me.
I understand. Be satisfied with the peace that you're graciously allowing us to have.
I want to hear it. Who's in command, Jason?
You are, Eric. You always are.
Don't you ever forget it. Ever.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some negotiations to get to soon.
With who? The Vulcans? Tellarites?
No. Blonde and redhead.
Understood. Take care of business.
And then the Andorian screams, "That's not my antenna!" Snip. That's pathetic.
Some could say that blue uniform makes you pathetic.
Well, maybe one day I'll swap it out for a gold one.
Is that why Walker hasn't killed you yet? In that you're useful?
So how long before it goes down?
2 days.
For the Empire.
for the Empire. Today we will be reviewing the document Command and Conquer. This shows Captain Brousseau taking command of the Dominion from the weakling Grissom. It shows how Minard, or Minard, as is the proper pronunciation, is planning and setting up events which will occur in 2 days from this time. Grissom is remembered as a weakling, making profitable dealings with the alliance that he was negotiating with. This indicates a heavy Ferengi influence in his life. The historical documents provided within show the glorious nature of Brousseau taking command of one of the Empire's mightiest warships and forging alliances with those strong enough to further in the Empire's conquest of the galaxy. Minard shows his strength in forming alliances as well. Alright, enough of that. I was trying to go for a mirror universe review on this, since it does take place in the mirror universe, but I couldn't hold a straight face anymore. Mirror universe episodes in official Trek and in fan films, in my opinion, are great episodes because they give us a twist on our beloved characters. Again, well written, shows a mirror universe counterpart to what's going on in the previous episode, where things play out similarly, but there's slight evil differences. Again, I'm not sure. I wasn't there for the filming of these, so I can't say for a fact, but I believe they were filmed back to back. You know, get done with one, do a quick change of costumes and props, film the next one, and you got 2 done all at once. I think it's pretty darn cool. You know, again, I mean, I think it's really awesome that we get to see the beginnings of how things get fleshed out with the mirror Minard, not Menard, Minard, who will later become the Phantom. Now again, that's down the line. That's quite a few fan films down the line where he becomes the Phantom. But we're introduced to the menace that he is now. You know, we've seen a little bit of him before, but this really sets the tone for what and who he'll become in the future. great writing all the way around. I mean, again, just honestly, I love these little flashes and glimpses into our favorite characters, but an alternate take on how they would react, how they live their lives and stuff like that, you know, if things didn't turn out exactly as we know them. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Let me know down below what y'all's take on this mirror universe story was. We're going to have a few more mirror episodes that come up randomly throughout the whole Constar universe. Give us a peek of what our fan favorites are doing, you know, one universe over, or two universes over, however many adjacent side universes there are. Alright, y'all. Take it easy. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And I'll see you back for the next Constar review.